I haven't done one of these in a long time. What's up, guys, and welcome to a YouTube video for the lack of a stream today. I was hoping that this could make it up to you guys. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of problems with my ISP, and oh, I loaded in. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of problem with my ISP and getting a decent upload connection, which is why I haven't been able to stream for like the past 2 days. So I figured I could try to make it up with a recorded game, but not just a recorded game. I want to tell you guys a story. Before I tell you the story, let me buy my items and get into lane. By the way, I'm playing Tank Jaina. So I have no script today. I'm gonna do this without a script. Today I'm gonna tell you the story of how I found out wrestling was fake. And let me tell you, it's a heck of a story. Let me preface it by saying I used to be really into professional wrestling. Do you remember X-Pac? The guy that used to cross his hands and then just hit his crotch, like he used to really like hit his crotch and just tell everyone to suck it? Yeah, that guy. Jinx, I swear to God, stop laughing. I don't even know how I'm gonna tell the story while playing the game. Let's see if I can do both. We're gonna multitask, boys. But no, so I used to be into that. But one of my favorite wrestlers was The Rock. And I don't know of anybody who was really into wrestling who The Rock wasn't like one of their favorite wrestlers. I mean, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, pretty motivational guy. The People's Champ, you can't beat that. But I used to really think that this was all real, and you know, I'm not the only one guilty of this. I know a couple of my friends that thought wrestling was real, you know, but you grow out of, oh, don't hit me. But you know, you get older and you realize that everything's a facade. Oh, that missed though. Come get it. This is the one that we want, Jinx. Get him. Okay, anyway. Yo, if you don't know what the People's Elbow is, you haven't lived your childhood enough. The People's Elbow is the most electrifying move in... It's not WWF anymore, it's WWE. That change was a while back. But it was the greatest. I mean, you knew when he took off his elbow pad and looked crazy? It was the eyebrow raise. It was... Watch out, watch out, watch out! Well, he looked at the crowd. Like, you knew shit was going down. And, I don't know, you know, you kind of have it in your head that these guys are really going through some pain. Now, I still love it, because, you know, you gotta be in shape to do that kind of stuff. Rey Mysterio Jr. with all those flips. I still don't know how these guys, like, have the balls to just, you know, like the Dudley brothers. They headbutt people's crotches, like, face first into another dude's junk. I don't know how they can do that, but anyway, you know, neither here nor there. Oh, Diana's coming. Diana's coming. Get her. Get her. Whoa! Chill out. Attack her. Get her. Oh, hey. Hey, what's going on? Hit her. Hey, boys. But part of the reason that I even considered that it might be real is things like the Hell in a Cell, those type of events. The cage matches where these people came out bleeding. I don't know if that was real blood, a mistake, or something like that. I've seen a couple of real accidents in the pro wrestling scene. And they're always like, they always try to play them off really well. Some of them are played off. Some of them are just... I also had a stepbrother that was also really into wrestling. And he's kind of the one that got me into it. I played a lot of the N64 games. WWF No Mercy. Oh my god, that game was the bomb. If you've never played WWF No Mercy on N64, you're not living life. But I feel like, as far as gameplay goes and the presentation of it, I feel like it's so good. And it is good. How bad we're pushing in This Leona and Draven, oh my god. Tank Jaina new meta. So for you youngins out there, we had wrestlers like Scotty Too Hottie. Yo, when he does the worm, shit's about to go down. You don't know nothing about that. You guys are getting the brand of wrestlers that do MMA and all that stuff. But we had wrestlers that were just like, they were all characters, like really cool characters. My real wrestling fantasy, I guess the one that I made up inside my head, is that these guys do all these moves and just hurt each other and and just, you know, like what could be potentially life-threatening injuries, and they just get out fine. They get pinned and that's the end. And I said earlier that I was really into wrestling. What I mean by that is I used to practice wrestling moves like on my brother. I have a twin brother, and my stepbrother, who I mentioned earlier, he used to try to practice wrestling moves on us too. Like, it was insane. You know, this is obviously when we were younger, so you know, when you're young, you just kind of play it off and land on your face, and you laugh, and you're like, ha ha ha, it's all right, it's okay, that didn't hurt that bad. I mean, my hand's a little numb, but you know, whatever. I remember I had a bunk bed, and I jumped off the top one time, and I elbow dropped, like I did the Macho Man Randy Savage drop on my stepbrother. He was so mad, but it was like the sweetest elbow drop you've ever seen in your life. Macho Man would give me props. Oh yeah, Aqua, that was the that was the most savage elbow drop in the WWF. But that was pretty sweet. But we, you know, and if my mom's watching this, Mom, I apologize, but watching Stone Cold Steve Austin flip people off right before he hit him with the Stone Cold Stunner, that was probably some of the most fun times I've ever had, flipping off my brother right before, like, you kick him in the crotch and you think it doesn't hurt, you know, and you see people doing it all the time, so you're like, hey man, it's cool. Oh no, Leona, where the hell are you going? So you're like, hey, it's cool. Oh, Draven. What are you doing, Draven? Pay attention to me, Draven. Oh, no. Pay attention to me, though. Come here, come here. Come here. No? Oh my god, I just soloed the Draven. I mean, not really solo, but you know. Enough. In my room, there was a bed on the floor. When my stepbrother lived with us, there was a bed on the floor. That was the wrestling mat. And we used to have the old place, the N64 and the PlayStation in there. So after a good round of wrestling, you just sit there and you take your, you know, you take your sibling, you just slam him into a mat. I don't condone violence against your siblings. But we were light enough that whenever we did that, it kind of just bounced you. Oh, whoa. Oh, Kled is up there. Never mind. I remember some injuries. When you get someone in a toe hold, and I feel like as a kid you don't understand how much it hurts. And I remember just laughing it off with my brother, like grabbing his toe and like cranking it as hard as I could, and I was like, you better tap out. And he would tap out and you don't let go. I'm pretty sure I had that crazy face when I did it to him too. So, you know, I don't know. One day it occurred to me, maybe this was a little bit after the, like, this was, I don't know what year it was. Maybe I was 16, so 2005 or something. Oh. Hey. So I must have been like a freshman in high school, and this was around the time I guess the UFC was starting to get popular, and you know, and then in the UFC you kind of really see You gotta really see what really goes on when people make hard contact in fights. And man, oh man, that can change a man's life. A young boy's life. I mean, I forget who I was watching. It was the older fights. I think my stepdad had the Hoist Gracie fights and things like that. And so, you know, you watch these fights, and my stepdad used to tell me all the time, you know, don't watch that wrestling crap. It's not, you know, it's not real. And I'd argue with him for days. Like, you know, you go back to the videos and you try to show them why they couldn't have faked it. Like, look at this, and you know, as a kid, you can't even really tell between if they're hitting each other or not. I was an idiot. It's fake, guys. It's fake. Come on. Boom. Get him. Get him, Jinx. Get him, Jinx. So if you're just finding this out that it's fake, guys, I want you to know that you shouldn't feel bad. Oh. That tank, Jaina. They can't kill me in one hit. I'm not that squishy, but look at Kled over here. What's up, Kled? She's dead. Oh, how'd I get the assist? I mean, calculated. So this game is going really good. Tank Jaina always works. Always. 100% of the time. It works 60% of the time. But that's only 1/4 of the time. So, you know, you do the math.
Your team has destroyed a turret. The tempest is upon them.
I'm protecting the tower, don't worry, guys. You don't need my help. I need the farm. I'm the AD carry. What I'm saying is you sit there and you watch. I watched the UFC, and I watched these guys like go mano a mano, and it was just, you know, like, it was eye-opening. Like, this is what happens when people get kicked in the face, and then you go you go back to what you're used to. You go back, and it isn't nearly as violent as you thought it was, and the fights don't last nearly as long. You know, with fights ending, you know, with some fights ending at like 1 minute or like after the first punch. And you go back to wrestling and you see the Undertaker hit someone with a tombstone. Like, this should have paralyzed him. What is this nonsense? Oh, here we go. Here you go. Where's he going? Oh, okay, he's over there. Oh, how? Come here, Draven. The double. I had ult. I had ult and I didn't use it. It's because I need it now. I need it now. Are we going ham? Hey, I think this is it. Will they give up? Come on, Diana. Come on, Diana. Come get some. Come get it. I'm ready for you. Oh. Oh, I can't get there fast enough. You're gonna tell. Okay, no, he. Oh, calculated. So anyway, I hope you like that story, guys. If you guys like that story, make sure that you hit this video with a like. And if you didn't like this story, well, hit it with a dislike. Either way, it'll really help me out, kind of gauge to see if you like stories like this or videos like this, guys. But this is just one of the makeup videos for not being able to stream for today. So I don't know if I'm gonna make another one maybe later, so maybe you should watch out for that or not. I don't know. But either way, I will see you either on stream or in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.